There's only two things I'm willing to do in life. Take a shower so my fingernails grow, and indulge in a little bit of Bob's Burgers. This year, the world was fed a burger, a movie burger. The new Disney characters got their own feature film debut, the first 2D movie in theaters since a special movie. This movie's kind of a big deal. It's based off an adult TV show that has 10 plus seasons. Everything's kind of going against this movie though. It can't be marketed to kids who will drag their parents to see it and has the added pressure of being a 2D film. General audiences will think that they would have to have seen all the seasons to understand this movie, and honestly, it's not true.
Why do I have to get molested?
But sadly, this movie was a bit of a failure, so to all of you that didn't go see this movie,
you're a couple of sluts!
This movie follows the Belters trying to save their business, as always, while solving a murder and filling a hole. An almost pretty standard idea for a regular episode. Besides for the murder's only suitable for...
We come to this place for magic. We come to AMC theaters to laugh, to cry.
That commercial freaking gurgles my gargamels. What a well-crafted film though. I love this movie. The upgraded animation was a little distracting at first because I've seen most of the show now, and the shading created a unique atmosphere I wasn't really used to in the constantly vibrant show. But wow, it is so fluid, especially in those dance scenes. There are so many memorable moments throughout, from the thundering Lucky Duck song to the surprisingly bombastic peak that made me feel a little worried as if they would be able to get out of this one in time or not. And the music is so good.
On my heart it does a crazy little dance. Something like
Looks good.
Yes, it does, Louise. There's a non-stop thrill ride feeling of what this movie is doing to set itself apart from the show or even just another TV level movie. So having the animation, music, and writing being better than ever made the jump to the silver screen seem so worth it. The plot being nothing extravagant or overcomplicated worked incredibly well for this type of movie. The show is first and foremost a comedy about a loving, quirky family. The movie doesn't lose that feeling. It builds upon it, especially in the climax. It's sad, heartfelt, loving, and still humorous. The movie not following the normal trope of adding a new kid to the franchise. Whoa man, play it cool. Or taking the family to Hollywood shows a love for the fans. I'm not saying that the Belters in Hollywood wouldn't be fun, but keeping the family in town with the rest of the citizens make the plot move forward a lot quicker. They know their surroundings and seize that opportunity. The twist in the movie isn't anything mind-blowing, but it sure is funny. The true incompetence of the Fishoder brothers gets me all the time. The name Fishoder also reminds me of that one scene from SpongeBob. One thing about this movie that I do think just could have added an extra level of humor is to have added Jimmy Pesto. It's almost odd that there's no reaction to a massive hole in front of the restaurant, but I do know that the voice actor for Jimmy Pesto got in trouble. A bright side is that it made them think outside of the box, which I commend the crew for. I just think that it would have been funny along with a good conflict if Jimmy Pesto sent Jimmy Jr. to make fun of the Belters, and Bob does his usual Bob thing and gets mad at Jimmy Jr., making Tina sad and angry. But I still think that the cast and crew did an amazing job. I'm just biased because I think Jimmy Jr. dancing around is one of the funniest things that the show has to offer.
Yeah, makes me feel like dancing.
Yeah, Jeju! Faster! Abandoned warehouse!
Being a big fan of the show, it warmed my heart to see that all the kids and the parents got their fair share of screen time. This was the Belters movie, which added the heart that has stuck with me ever since I watched it. Overall, this was a great jump to the silver screen. Although it's not likely, I hope that they make a sequel. And with that being said, let's get into the rating. Yeah! So for my rating, this movie's a 5. It's delectable. It makes me want to lick all of my fingers. And for the overall score, I'm going to get it a 92%. Thank you all for watching my first video. There's many more to come, so be sure to like and subscribe. Yeah!